Good morning. It is Ramadan day 3. I'm sleepy. Oh, I'm sleepy. Okay, y'all. It is 3:54. Yes, in the morning. So I have some classes early this morning. So I have to get my suhoor in a little bit earlier than usual because once my classes start, they are pretty much back to back with 5 minutes in between unless I have a student no-show. So I don't want to risk getting started and then not having time to eat. So sometimes the 5 minutes in between can go really fast if I have to take a restroom break or completing my reports, so or if class goes over by a minute or two. Yeah, so I just want to be careful. So I just have some wheat bread here with some peanut butter on it and honey. I'm going to eat that. I have a few strawberries and green smoothie. And I'm also going to have my water and a date. And that's pretty much it. Breakfast is kind of early in the morning, like before the usual time, like 7, 8 o'clock. Breakfast is kind of difficult for me, hence my small portions. So yeah, that's why. All right, y'all. So I'm about to eat this and get to the computer, get ready for my classes. They will end around 8 a.m. today, so it's about a 4-hour stretch. So yes. All right, see y'all later. These are the little printable stickies that I use for my labels. I got this pack. This has to be like, what, 100 maybe? I can't quite remember, but I'll go back to Amazon and find the link and post that in the info box beneath the video if anyone is interested in these. But y'all, this has made my packaging and shipping process so simple. You see that? It's already divided in two. I hope that's really showing up. Yeah, you can see it now. You see? So you have two separate sheets here, and these can go right into your printer, and it prints off the standard sized USPS shipping label. And I just pull them off and pop them on the package, close the package up, and go. See? These are so nice. Before I had these, y'all, I was writing out the addresses on the packages, and that worked, that was fine, but it is a bit archaic. And I realized that I could make my life so much easier. So now that I found these, there's no turning back. So let me show y'all. I'm going to print some labels now. So I just pop them in here right side down. So this is the side of the paper, and this is the sticky back. So again, right side down, and we're going to print. And I'm printing right here directly from my laptop. It is wireless. And voila. Like y'all never seen something print, but let me hurry up and get it off because I can't show you my customers' information. So let me just block that out of the way. But you can I can show you that much. Well, you can see you can see the part of the numbers there because it doesn't show everything. So there you go. It prints off those two, and I will just pull those off and put them on the packages. So I'll show you that part next. Alrighty, tribe, you can see my little work area here. I'm going to show you how I prepare oils that are ordered from my shop. This right here is just that little plastic top that I showed you in the previous video that was like over kind of behind and to the side of the couch. This is just one of those tops that go on one of those like big bins you can get from like Walmart or Target. So I just have it on the table here. to protect my table, and then also to keep the product and everything that I'm sending to my customers away from other things, clean and things of that nature. So I have some bottle sizes here to show you my 3 most popular bottle sizes. This right here is 1 ounce. It is not a roll-on, but it is diamond shaped, which I think is very, very cute. And then I also have a 1/2 ounce bottle, which is very thin. I think that's really sleek looking. And it is also roll-on. And I have these with a gold top. I have some other 1/2 ounce bottles that are square with a black top. So sometimes I switch them out, but I do like the gold top. And then this is the most popular size by far, which is just a simple 1/3 roll-on bottle. And I have a gold top. Sometimes I have black top ones, sometimes they're spiral, so the bottle type can vary, and I usually just send whatever I have on hand, unless my customer specifically requests a black top, gold top, smooth bottle, spiral bottle, or something of that nature. But most people don't request a certain type of bottle, they just request a certain size. So right now what I am preparing are 2 1/3 ounce bottles of oil. This is my white Arabian musk, and this is my opium. Once I pour them in there, then I usually come to my little labels here. This is just a bag of labels, a big bag of individually packed labels. And these labels here, I created by just printing them off online. Let me try to find one and show you. So this one would be like walk on air. And so I print them off and they look like this. Just a regular sheet of paper. And I print in 3 columns, and then I just cut the columns and cut the labels and store them in their packages. So that way when I need my labels, they are very easy to find. Like these 2 here, I've already pulled them out. I have my white Arabian musk, and I also have my opium. Now the opium, I actually wrote it on the bag as well, but it's not necessary because the bag is see-through, so it's very easy for me to pull out the ones that I need. And so once I pull out the ones that I need, I just open them up and pull out however many I need. Just gonna grab 1 opium here. Then I'll put that back, because without keeping my labels this way, y'all, they can get very messy, as you can imagine, because they are so small. And I don't want to have to invest so much time in just finding the right label for my oils, because I do everything for my shop, right? I do the advertising, I do the packaging, the shipping, the customer service, I do everything. So it takes time, you know, so wherever I can save time, I definitely do. So that's how I do my little labels there. We'll move those off to the side. And let's go ahead and get the Arabian musk out of the way. Now, if you are not used to pouring oils, or I don't know, if you just think you might make a mess, because it's very easy to make a mess with pouring this into such a small opening, it is a good idea to like have a paper towel or just something right there to catch the oil. But I'm going to try to maneuver my hand like this so I can show you. I've just created a little way to kind of pour like that so that it doesn't spill. There we go. Oh, and I still got a spill, but this one smells really good. There we go. All right. And then this here I'll just wipe up later, but I'll be careful to avoid touching it with anything else right now. But that's why you really want to have something down. You don't want to like do this on your bed or on the counter or something like that. And then I just take the roll on. And sometimes if it's hard to go in, you can like use a clean cloth or a paper towel or something to just kind of hold around and press down. But this one was not very difficult, and I've been doing this for quite a while, so yep. And then we would just put that on. Now sometimes depending on the bottle, I will put the label either on the cap or on the actual bottle. For my spiral, of course, I will put it on the cap, but for this one, sometimes I might put it down here, might put it up here, just depends on how I feel. But yeah, So I do that, and then I just grab, this is a new tape that I got, y'all. It's not as transparent as the tape I normally use, but I'm gonna see if I can make this one work. If not, I'm gonna have to, yeah, this will work for now. See, it's more cloudy, and when I bought it, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I switch back to my completely transparent tape, because that one it just looks better. But anyway, this is how I put the label on. Put it on the tape first, and then I'm very careful about putting it around. There you go. Right. And then after we're done with that, I take my little bubble wrap here. Right, I already have that cut out into a few pieces that are the appropriate size for my 1/3 ounce bottle. So what I would do is just take that, and you see how some of my fingerprints on there. So I would just clean that off. One moment. Because I want my customer to open it up and for it to be nice and shiny looking. Okay. So then I would just roll this up. Of course, making sure that the bubbles are actually touching the glass bottle. Otherwise, it's not really going to provide much protection. And I'll just roll that up like so. Grab maybe 2 pieces of tape for the top and the bottom. And I just tape it up. And this is usually enough for a 1/3 size bottle. For a thicker bottle, or even if someone orders like a 4 ounce or something like that, that's usually in plastic, so you don't really have to do too much bubble wrap. But for my glass bottles, if they're bigger, then I may do more bubble wrap just to make sure it's completely protected. All right, so we have that ready. Let me move this one over here and switch this around, because that's going to be opium. So I like to just kind of keep everything in the same group so I don't get things mixed up. And then my labels that you saw me print earlier, what I did here was just temporarily cover the private information with my business cards. So I will take that off after the video. But then I just take my package here, and like I told you, it is the perfect size label. It is standard USPS size. So I will just peel that off. And then place it on this envelope, and this envelope is, I want to say, 9 inches by 6 inches. Fold it, so 9 inches by 6 inches, and this is the most popular size that I use for small items. I haven't yet gone back to the store that I go to get even smaller envelopes that are maybe about half this size, which is actually perfect for people that only order 1/3 ounce bottle, and quite a few of my customers do that. So sometimes putting this in here is a waste of space. It could easily be 2, but you know, I need to get the smaller packages. I don't want to just cut this in half and then risk not having this on the back. So for now, this is what I'll be using. And so I just grabbed this, and I have a package of larger size plastic bags here. And what I do is I take one of my business cards, and so after I'm done with the video, I will take this off, and that will go in this bag along with the oil. And then I close that up, put it inside, close that down, fold that down, tape it, and boom, it's ready to go, right? And because I print the labels at home, I don't have to actually go to the post office to send these, which is really, really cool. Time saver like no other. I can literally just go right up the street. It's probably like a 2 to 3 minute drive, and drop these off in a blue post office box. What is the proper name for those boxes? Like the little blue ones that are on the side of the road, and you just drop stuff in there that's already pre-labeled. That's what I like to do with these, unless I have an order that needs to be shipped really, really quickly, because sometimes with those boxes, they may not run on like a Sunday to pick up from them, or they may only come one time a day, like after 3 p.m. or something like that. So if I'm trying to rush to get an order to a customer, then that's when I'll make sure I take it to the post office. See, that one didn't spill at all. And that's my opium. But it's kind of, phew, I thought it was gonna spill over. It's almost too full. Look, it's all the way up there. I didn't mean to put that much. But yeah, y'all, so that is how I package up my oils. So I hope you enjoyed that little how-to. And the next video you see, we will be going to the post office box to drop these off. Hey tribe, so I'm checking in for the last time for this vlog. Y'all, this probably looks like deja vu, okay? Yes, I'm having the exact same thing that I had day before yesterday because that's what I wanted. Like, look at my tartar sauce, not even over there on the edge. Gonna have me with a dry bite. You can't be doing all of that. But it's tartar sauce on the other bread as well, so we should be okay. But this time, I did not put the purple red cabbage. I just did purple red onion here. I love onion. 2 big thick slices of tomato, some romaine that I'm gonna put on there, and then of course some fish. So this piece of fish is thick right there. See those little 2 pieces of rice from where I warmed the fish? I just put it on because I was baking my fries and the back eye of my stove gets really hot. So I just put a piece of foil and put the fish on top of there. That way I wouldn't overcook the fish since it was already cooked and in the refrigerator. And the rice is because it came from a restaurant with rice. So that's why you saw that little rice there. But y'all, this is what I'm gonna have again. Yes. And this is the last of the previous romaine that I had. So that's why you see it's a little bit lighter, because it's towards the middle of the romaine heart. Yep. So y'all, I'm about to enjoy this again with my hot sauce over there. Yes. And I think I'll have me some sweet tea and some water with this. I don't want it to fall apart. Y'all, make some fat fish sandwiches. I'll probably just chomp on this romaine on the side or force it on there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'm hungry, so I'm about to go eat and relax. I hope y'all have a good night, day, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time you're watching this vlog. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Peace, blessings, love, and light. God be with you. Bye.